Everyone, it's Fiktxun Crypto back at it again with another video. We have a crazy video today. I am actually pissed off, and excuse my language. We just read over the William Hinman text from the Empowerment Oversight dealing with Sherry Minton of the SEC Ethics Group. And when I tell you the privilege behind these people at the SEC, William Hinman specifically, and a couple of other people, man, this is just crazy. We also have some collaborations with Ripple and Jordan. Got some good news as well, but let's get straight into this. You see right here from Bio 5 links, the documents show that the SEC Ethics Office cautioned former SEC official William Hinman that he had a direct financial interest with Simpson Thacher, and thus he must recuse himself from any matters that would affect these firms. So what we did was start reading into this. Now, the Empowerment Oversight just received over or under 200 pages of emails from the U.S. Securities Exchange Commissions in responsive to its Freedom of Information Act requests for the records that shed light on the allegations of conflicts of interest associated with the SEC selective enforcement actions involving cryptocurrencies. So we got to reading through this thing, and like literally it says, let's just read it because this is something you really have to read. It's just mind-blowing. And when we go over these texts, I mean, it's crazy. It says, among other things, the documents show that the SEC Ethics Office cautioned former SEC official William Hinman that he had a direct financial interest with Simpson Thacher, and thus he must recuse himself from any matters that would affect the firm. Additionally, Ethics Office explicitly told Hinman, per the documents, to not be in any contact with Simpson Thacher for any reason. However, Hinman met with Josh Bonney, a partner of Simpson and Thacher, at least 3 times after that warning. How many times do you need, Will Hinman? How many times do the government, what's going to happen? This is crazy. Hinman also met with the co-founders of the investors and Ethereum ahead of the market-moving speech he gave in 2018 declaring the digital asset Ether to not be a security. So this is actually pretty groundbreaking what they just said right here, declaring the digital asset Ether. So this is the first time I'm actually hearing Ethereum clarified as a digital asset. And also we see that Bitcoin has been classified as a cryptocurrency. Now, this is big for probably the future of Ethereum if it is not going to be classified as a cryptocurrency. So despite Simpson and Thacher's participation in the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, which has dedicated to promoting the commercial use of Ethereum, this raises questions to whether Hinman fully disclosed Simpson and Thacher's role in Ethereum from SEC ethics officials, and whether we would have approved the message or the meetings, from his speech if he had it. So this is really, really crazy, and I kind of believe that we are seeing some discriminatory practices as well from these people. Because like when we look at the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance board, we go down the board of directors and we are really not seeing too much diversity. You know, we don't see a representation of all kinds. And this is something that we see on the XRP ledger, that they're pushing for, like this movement of including everyone. And what I am beginning to believe that we may see some more things that's coming from Ethereum that may not be too much better. So I am actually going to start my own petition because I believe that more than a couple of different people need to be represented. And if we compare the Ethereum Alliance board of members to a company like Ripple, we can go down and scroll and see that there is a lot of diversity on this, we got the Latino group on here, got African Americans that representing people like me. We love to see this. We got people from all over the world. Sandy O'Connor, Craig Phillips. Ooh, I don't wanna mispronounce that one, man. Hey, come on the channel and help us. Come on the channel and let's learn each other culture. I think that would be really cool. But we are seeing some really crazy differences between this board of directors and this board of directors. So I had to just point that out. In these businesses, this is actually crazy. And because of the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, I literally can't even begin to start my business on the XRP ledger because I don't even have a full set of laws or statutes to actually do business. So I really believe that these people have done something, and it really has affected the minority group as far as being able to actually utilize these technologies while these people are just walking to the bank, laughing to the bank, getting a lot of money off of Ethereum fees, everything. This is just really, really crazy. Now let's go over into these text messages because it literally tells you how privileged some of these people are in these industries. I mean, we can read over this first one. It says, Rob, I have been invited to attend a meeting at London at the ad hoc group of securities law firms. We are over there for the PLI conference, and I need to look that up, the PLI conference. Assuming we pay our share of any meal, not for sure if there will be dinner. Are you okay with us attending? It's a good way for us to educate and learn from the private bar. Jay and I will likely visit the NYC arm of this group, Offspring. So, they got to talking, Sherry Minton, and we had to look up who Sherry Minton is. And the thing about Sherry Minton is Sherry Pavis Minton is in charge of the Ethics Council for the SEC group. Now, the thing is, she used to also work for the Treasury Department of the United States government. And also, she received a secretary's certification of appreciation from the Secretary Henry Paluzzi. Now, she has a bunch of great accolades. She's been looking like she's doing the right things on her side of business. So, if we don't find any bad information about you, Sherry Pavis Minton, we're going to congratulate you for at least telling William Hinman you're doing the wrong thing. This is something we're fighting for. We need to fight for what's right. Now, going back over to these text messages, let's just show you how privileged this man William Hinman is. Let's go back to this. This is crazy. I mean, it made me laugh. It literally made me laugh. Right here, it says that. Now we see this text from Sherry Minton. It says the firm's dash, but Bill, it occurs to us that you have a full financial conflict with your old firm, not just any impartially one. Hence, you should not have any meetings with your old firm, even group meetings. And he says, look at this dude. He says clearly, Craveth, Davis, Pope, Sherryman, Simpson, and Sullivan, let's talk about my restrictions. Thanks. Is this how you talk to women, William Hinman, that work with you directly? This clearly, and we're going to use it in the same context as you. Clearly, this is very disrespectful in the way you sent this text to this woman that's trying to actually help you. You guys should be outraged. He says clearly, like, man, come on, bro. Come on. You all are out here breaking the law, charging people on this expensive blockchain. It's getting hacked every freaking 3 months for hundreds of millions of dollars, and you just want to keep making money. This is what I'm talking about when we say discriminatory, because it is only a specific group of people doing things like this. So we are going to start our petition, and we have to get this stuff down. Like, this can't be in our government. This type of thing can't be in our government, and this is why we like companies that include everyone. This is just ridiculous. Now let's go into this Ripple news. We have to show you what a real blockchain company looks like right here. it's not dissing Ethereum because we love Ethereum, but once you have these type of conflicts of interest, I mean, it kind of pushes the people who are trying to do the right things away from it. So we see that Ripple has 2.4 million followers, and getting straight into some Ripple news right off the bat, the XLS20D proposal did come out yesterday, and we have a tweet from David Schwartz. I thought it was important for us to just go over this, as he is one of the founders of the XRPL consensus algorithm, and creators of this technology that we use so much today. So he does have a patent too for DLT as well, and that's really cool. I think it's a patent with Arthur Brito, if I remember when I was reading over it. So in his tweet thread, it says today release also improves catching or caching and has a catch. See what I did there? Yeah, you actually just confused me while I was reading over it. As is this case when adding any new functionality to a public blockchain, there are some risks. This is also true for NFTs, which Ripple XDev engineers anticipate will bring considerable transactions volumes to the XRPL. Now for the catch, Ripple validators will, for now, veto bringing the XLS to the mainnet until we feel confident in NFT's impacts on the XRP ledger. In the meantime, we're conducting performance testing and plan to share our results with the broader community. So why is it in the release? For starters, merging the XLS20 changes and makes it easier for developers to test NFT functionality like minting, burning, transferring, and it also ensures a better UX long term by reducing the probability of merge conflicts later on. Ripple has long been a responsible participant in the XRP Ledger community. Yes, they really have. They're doing a whole lot. I mean, this creator fund is ridiculous. We are going to be applying, so hopefully we get on there. We got some interesting stuff. So, and while we're excited to contribute to the NFT technology on XRP Ledger, we are also committed to its stability and scalability. As you know, these blockchains are highly scalable, and it hasn't been hacked yet. I mean, so as far as stability, you see that the network is always up for the most part. I mean, I've only had one experience where it went down, and it didn't go down on my end. I just heard Twitter talking about it going down. But, that's how stuff goes. It was working perfectly fine for me. Then this last tweet from him says, as such as today's release includes a number of performance improvements, and ultimate outcome for the XLS20D will be up to the collective XRPL community. And this is what they talk about when they say, I don't believe this is decentralization, but like this is like a DAO type thing where we can be able to vote on proposals on the ledger. Decentralization has a total different meaning, but this is what we're talking about, these DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations, where we can come in and vote, have voting power because we have the asset to participate in the network. Now we're going to move over to some NFT news because we were talking about this XLS20D. Our artist Ragzy Art, yeah, I pronounced that correctly, as well as some creator fund partners like Mint NFT Official are here at the Ripple House to share their stories and insights working with NFTs. And yesterday on our channel, we actually covered Mint NFT Official. I didn't see too much publications about it on the internet or YouTube videos, so I think we will dive deeper into Mint NFT Official. They had a collaboration on their website with Barbie and Balmain. I mean, they're talking about high fashion. Barbie, Balmain, and then the toy industry as big as Barbie. Oh my God, do you all not see what is happening on the ledger? The industries are slowly and quietly coming over to explore this technology. And we'll just go over Mint NFT Official. And yesterday, this was the story right here that we covered. If you do want to see that, it will be in our links in the description, or we'll just pop it up right here on the right. And just go check it out for yourself. Just go see what we were talking about. It's pretty cool. They were selling these NFTs in personal Barbie DAOs with this Balmain collaboration, and these things sold for like 15 grand. Like, it was a really, really cool event. Also, we got Big BG23. We're gonna give him a new nickname, BG23, Brad Garland House, the GOAT. I mean, he's looking like money in this picture. It's making me excited because when we see people doing good, it makes you want to do better for yourselves. So thank you, Brad Garland House, for being an inspiration to people like me and people all around the world. We're watching you. We're loving the business that you are growing. And speaking of 23, Ripple just partnered up with the Jordan Rare Air Media. So it says that we're excited to announce that through our Creator Fund partnership, VZA Partners Rare Air Media is going to design and develop a market collection of one-of-one NFTs on the XRP ledger covering former NBA star Michael Jordan and his life. I mean, I'm so excited. This is crazy. This is for the culture. BG23, hey, we see what you're doing here. We appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So we're going to read up into this article real quick. It says right here in the first paragraph, non-fungible tokens or NFTs are creating tremendous opportunities for creators and collectors of art, memorabilia, and other digital assets. Since the initial launch of the Ripple Creator Fund, we have seen an incredible momentum of exciting NFT use cases come to the XRP ledger and come to life. Creators like Justin Bua, Xpunk, Sebring Revolution continue to prove out tokenization projects and capabilities for metaverses, gaming, and art beyond. Now, Rare Air Media, producer of Michael Jordan's visual autobiography For the Love of the Game, is getting into the NFT game too. The company is working with VZA Partners, the premier creative agency partner to the Ripple Creator Fund. Wow. That is huge. To design, develop, and market a range of NFTs on the XRPL, including a one-of-one kind of special digital asset covering former NBA player Michael Jordan's life and his storied career. This is huge. I mean, this is big. We see that Ethereum had a collaboration with the Bored Apes Yacht Club, and not Ethereum specifically, but Bored Apes Yacht Club and Adidas did link up. So one thing that I was kind of thinking about is like how businesses have to have conflict, and you have to make people pick sides because I mean, that just how business is. They literally are working together, but they're making it seem like it's a competition. So we see that Ethereum just kind of got classified as a digital asset right here, not a cryptocurrency. And we are still waiting for legislation. So if Ethereum is a digital asset, I believe the future of Ethereum is here to stay. I mean, they may go through the same thing that the Ripple team went through, but the Ethereum token itself is probably here to stay if they are clarified as a digital asset. I mean, this is going to be a tremendous thing to see both of these big corporations just compete and see what industries come over. We have a tweet from library.com. We thought it was interesting to add him in here, or this business in here, because we was reading over some of the empowerment oversight articles that were published, and you know, he is fighting a case against the SEC right now. This company is fighting a case against the SEC. So it says content you publish on YouTube is owned by YouTube. We make YouTube videos. Content you publish to Twitter is owned by Twitter. We tweet a lot. And then it says content you publish by library is owned by you. And I said, that's very interesting, library. So we will be checking into library a whole lot more. But let's go into our chart analysis on this XRP pair. I mean, I'm now starting to believe, I have to wait till the day closes really to see where my trade will be, but I believe we're stabilizing at this 77-cent price. Let's break this down to our, I have to pay for this. Let's break this down to our 4-hour. And one thing that is getting me, I'm looking at an order block being created right in between the zone. this is where I have an order block that I feel like we are about to see an accumulation phase right here in order to get the next leg up. So what I believe, breaking this down to a 1 hour, and you'll see this structure. Look at this. We see these wicks being played out so perfectly sometimes. And I see this close at the end of this candle in a vicinity where the price is likely to go. Now, this is a significant price to me because we see how many times it's touching this zone right up in here. So it's loving, liquidity is loving to come right up in here. What I believe is if we can close at the same or higher part than these closings over here, specifically my yellow line, we are going to be pushing to the next leg up. And I've had this chart marked up like this. I would not change my XRP chart markup. Let's go back to the daily and see what prices we can be potentially looking at. And my chart Fibonacci retracement tool is different. I do not use the same levels. You see it goes from 0 to 0.5. So what we're looking at in the future coming up, we're going to go straight back to the 1. We have to hit that 91 cent price, which is a very significant price, and it is a lot of liquidity in those areas. Also, we'll be looking at 105, and then we can see prices of even 127 and then 149. So we are very excited to see what is going to happen in the next couple of weeks with this XRP token. We will be doing more XRP news and coverage. So what do you all think about this information from the Empowerment Oversight? Is this something that is making you upset every day? Because I know it is for me. So it's Fiktxun Crypto, everybody. You all have a good one. Peace.